Hey everybody, thanks for taking the time to listen to Touche Podcast Season 2. We strive to give you authentic, funny, and relatable content. In doing so, there will be times when we will curse or discuss sensitive subject matters. Like we said in Season 1, y'all can send complaints to touchepodcast@gmail.com. It'll give us something to laugh at. Now let's get to it.
Hey, I'm Shay.
I'm Shay too.
Oh, Touche Podcast. We're here live in effect.
We in the motherfucking building.
I just want to say that I finally did my hair.
I don't even want to
And
talk about her.
It looks good and feels good. Got a clean scalp going on.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with my hair. I attempted something, but it is.
Even got my little handy dandy and my handy dandies. Sorry.
You know what? I lose those around my house so much. It's pitiful.
Yeah. The crazy thing is that Knox eat these.
Why?
I don't know why he eat these. And it drives me insane that like half of them, like I had a whole pack that was like maybe like a 500 or like 100. I damn near got like 4 left. And I don't even know where the rest of them went besides him eating them.
So do you have to pull them out of his butt?
That's a whole nother story, man. Come on.
Okay. So, as you guys can see, we are recording through Zoom.
Yes.
We are not able to physically be with one another like we were in our previous episodes. The coronavirus numbers have escalated quite high in St. Louis, and we just want to do our due diligence and follow the quarantine protocols per usual, and only leave the house when absolutely necessary for essential items only.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be probably doing this for a while until, a vaccine is found or until they can say...
Bug laughing.
Yeah. Cracking the fuck up.
What you laughing at?
Something on YouTube. I just really thought it was a lot of liquor left in there.
That's crazy.
So I've been stocking up on alcohol.
Drink
coolers.
Water. Let me do it like YouTubers do.
Right. Stocking. What is the point? Sometimes they don't even need to be doing that shit and they be doing it.
They
I'm
don't.
like, look,
They don't.
I clearly see this shit.
No, you can't. Look. And then they do like this.
And that's the thing, like I had a debate with somebody about Dasani water, and I think Dasani water is absolutely fucking awesome. I don't need the other spring. What's the water that's come from the Niagara Falls that they talk about?
Oh, you talking about that one shit? I ain't never had that shit before.
I usually just get Dasani and get my roll on.
The other water be tasting like dirt and trash.
I don't even know what that tastes like.
I don't know what it tastes like, but I know it tastes like this water.
Yeah, Dasani be the shit. So make sure you guys try to stock up on, of course, toilet tissue and Lysol wipes and bleach and hand sanitizer, which is very scarce. Today I went to the store and got some bleach. I was finally able to get some liquid bleach, but they were still out of everything else. And I think it's because the older people are able to go to the store so much earlier, and so they get a lot of stuff.
I wonder, are they doing that across the globe? Like have the senior citizen hours?
I think the big stores are like Aldi's. They're not just only in.
Oh, that's what I'm speaking of stores. We still on stores. I got something to say.
Yeah, you got something about Aldi's?
No, I got something to say about stores.
Okay, so yeah, I think the stores. It's a lot of stores that have senior citizen hours. I think those people are going there and stocking up on shit. Although they do have signs that say you can only get 4 of certain items. Like today, when me and my daughter went to the Dollar Tree, I saw a couple ladies with toilet tissue in their cart. We don't really need any, but I'm like, okay, I'm not coming to our house for the next probably month. Why not just grab it? So I told her to go back there and get 1 pack because I'm not greedy. It's just me and her in the house. And she said it was all gone. And then when the lady that was like 2 people in front of me checked out, she had like 6 packs. Dude, let her check out with it, even though the signs say you can only get 4.
Cause don't nobody got time to argue with her big booty ass. Up with it, with
Whatever.
it, with it, with it, with it.
Big booty hoes. Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
I know.
Oh.
But you know, Gucci got a song with Megan Thee Stallion.
I know we established this.
Did we? That go like that?
We established it when you was over.
Oh. So yeah, we just relaxing these days and trying to stay sober and keeping our mind together and trying
That's crazy. That's crazy if you have to try to stay sober.
Trying to keep Touche Podcast on the forefront, keep you guys entertained, you know. So, you know, work with us. We know it's hard for some of y'all to stay in the fucking house. So we want to do everything that we can to keep your ass there. So we would prefer if y'all watched our videos versus listening to them. But you know what? Whatever works for you, do it.
Oh, hold on. I'm all the opposite way. Whichever way y'all can get to us, that's fine with me. That is fine with me.
YouTube is an option. Apple Podcasts is an option. And Spotify is an option. So y'all got options. So, you know, I try to use that hashtag on every time we promote an episode. Y'all got options. I don't want to hear, well, y'all only on YouTube and I can't watch YouTube videos. Y'all got options. So
back to what I was saying. So I really got something to say because I feel like the rest of this episode will go left and I can't go right.
And you can't get right.
But so I heard today, not really true how this is, but I believe my source is true.
If your source is King Zulu, it is not true.
You know, when in doubt. What was it? That Walmart is letting only 10 people in the store.
Oh, yeah. Continue, because I have something to add to that. So y'all Touche podcasters, just listen for this. Yeah. Let us know if they doing this in y'all state.
Yeah. So it's like, that's a big store for one. So you mean tell me they got somebody that's literally securing both interests, or is it just one interest and interest, sorry. And then if it is, then y'all waiting for one person to come out and one person come in. If I gotta wait in line for just to be no, I already did it today. So
I'm gonna take it that you haven't been to Walmart since they put this rule into effect, right?
I haven't been at Walmart in. Damn, when was the last time I went to Walmart?
Oh, it's been a while before the quarantine, right?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I never got. Ever since that dude went into Walmart and started shooting up everybody, I said, I'm good.
Yeah, but that was in St. Louis. That's the St. Louis thing. Anywho, so I literally.
You said it was? I thought it wasn't.
I think it was in St. Louis. I don't know.
See, that's why I didn't go.
I mean, I could be lying. I don't even remember what time you're talking about. Fuck, I'm drunk.
That's crazy, bro. All this is an illusion.
So, I literally went to Walmart today. After I left, I'm getting ready to tell you. After I left Dollar Tree, I went to Walmart because I needed pipe cleaners. So here's the thing. I did find a crochet pattern for face masks, and a lot of the hospitals in St. Louis have been asking people who make homemade face masks to donate them.
Really?
So, yeah. So because they're running out. They don't have a lot of protective equipment.
Almost knocked down everything.
I was on YouTube last night and I was like, you know what? I was getting ready to freestyle a face mask, and I was like, it's probably gonna take me a lot to come up with a pattern. So let me find out. I know
that's crazy.
YouTube got one. So I made a face mask. And I thought it was pretty cool. The girl whose pattern I used came from somebody off YouTube. I don't know. But she shows you how to put the thing in the inside. And then it has like a pocket. And you put you could put a napkin in here, a coffee filter, and then you just change them every time you come in and outside. So this was very useful. And it's very thick. So it's not like those face masks that are like paper thin where if you spray something, you can see it on the other end. If I spray something in here, it's stopping. So it's very thick. So I wanted to go to Walmart and I made my daughter one. And I put some felt in hers so she could do it. This is her mask. She picked these crayon ass colors, which is fine.
Don't do her.
So, Disha and I also have a side business called Love Stitch. And
Don't be saying my
so
government name like that. Okay, go ahead.
everybody already know it. It's literally on the computer.
I know.
So anyway,
I tried to hide it with my finger, but you can't see that. Okay.
I think I have to hide it.
I'm just drinking water, guys. Even though it may seem like I'm on something else.
I think it's water. It shit ain't no damn water.
No, it's water.
So anywho, I have more. I have more than enough yarn in this house, so I did not need yarn, and I did not need the thing that I put in the inside. I needed pipe cleaners because when you wear a face mask, you have to put the thing over your nose because then there's no point in wearing a face mask because things can still get in there. So the one that I made for myself has the little thing on the nose, but the one I made my daughter didn't. So we pull up to Walmart. I get out. Now, y'all know Walmart usually has two different entrances. One is the main one, and one is usually by the grocery side or whatever.
Produce.
Yeah. So the Walmart that I went to, the main entrance is by the produce. The other one that's by pharmacy, that's the secondary entrance. So I pulled up to that side because that's probably the quickest way I could get to like their arts and crafts section. Get there, pull up. They like, oh yeah, these doors locked. You got to go all the way to the main entrance. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm walking. Keep in mind, I'm ghetto. I got my house shoes on. I just got a jacket. I'm just trying to get there.
It was cold this morning, ma'am.
It was a little chilly.
No, it was cold.
It was a little chilly.
And it was raining.
It wasn't raining. Not when we went. We went around 11.
Probably because King Zulu ass woke me up out my sleep talking about, time to get up. Time to get up.
You ain't telling nobody time to get up. Anywho, let me finish real quick. So we get to the main, we get close to the main entrance. I didn't even walk all the way up to the main entrance. They had taping off. It was a shitload of people in line waiting to get in the fucking store. I was like, oh yeah, nah.
No.
I'm not doing this.
No.
I will order it from Amazon, and when I get it, I get it. If the hospitals don't need face masks, then I just got a shitload of face masks. But there is no fucking way. There's no fucking way that I was standing in that long ass line that backed all the way up to Sam's. There was no way.
You know you can get pipe cleaners like from Dollar Tree.
I went to Dollar Tree because I was like, Dollar Tree probably got them first. They did not have them.
Oh, you know where you need to go? Family Dollar. Go ahead and say it.
Family Dollar over here.
Touche podcast, exactly.
I don't know. It's been years since I've been in a Family Dollar because I just go to Dollar Tree. That's the closest one over here.
They got it there.
I'm gonna have to find one tomorrow or something. But
I thought I gave you a pack of. I thought I gave you a pack of those.
Nah, I had a pack of those, but my lady like to fucking make goofy shit. So I don't have any more. I had one more left, and that was what I used to make my face mask. But if anybody out there want to learn how to crochet a face mask because you can't find one at your local wherever, just Google it. Well, not Google it, but just go on YouTube and how to crochet a face mask. Or even if you don't want to crochet it, if you want to knit it or if you want to sew it, hospitals need this type of stuff. Or if not hospitals, some of your friends and family need it. So that was like my whole goal.
Big corporations like New Balance and I think Nike doing it. I'm not sure, but I know with New Balance they creating face masks and then donating to the frontline rescuers.
I mean, yeah, they need that stuff. So, also just randomly, if anybody know where I can find some fucking hand sanitizer, that'd be goddamn awesome.
You know what you do?
I can't even find alcohol and aloe, so I can't even make my own.
I was just gonna say, you get some. You know what you also can do?
What?
Use some peroxide.
I ain't got where I'm gonna get peroxide from. When you go to Walgreens and Walmart,
that's crazy.
All that shit is gone. All of it.
I got peroxide, and I got hand sanitizer.
We had hand sanitizer, but we started, using it a lot more than what we usually would. Like we was walking around the house like.
Yeah, in the house.
but we touch shit in the house. And if we go outside and come back in, and then like when we go to the store, I was using it a lot more. So like I use hand sanitizer regularly anyway, but because the coronavirus is running rampant, I was really using it a lot more than usual. So I ended up running out. So I was like, oh fuck, I know how to. Somebody gonna have some. Me not thinking that y'all motherfuckers who don't wash our hands regularly was gonna go out there and buy up the whole fucking stock. Y'all niggas nasty. I just want y'all motherfuckers to know that too.
Yeah, big motherfuckers that don't wash their hands. They
or
take
wipe their ass.
They take the cheap rate out and use hand sanitizer to spread their germs around their body.
I can't even tell y'all how dry my motherfucking hands are because I've been washing them like crazy. My nails grew long, but they broke off because they so flimsy from the fucking hot water. Look at my fucking nails. They look like trash. They look horrible.
I'm starting all over.
Because that's what I'm gonna have to do. I've been taking biotin, so they should come back real strong. But I'm like, damn, my motherfucking nails look trash. But I guess it don't even matter because then like I can go get them done. Anywho, let's get into the real reason for this episode. So I was able to pull 5 random state laws. So it was a bunch more on there, but I just was like, I'll pull 5 and then we can rock out with that shit. So I got this information from Reader's Digest just maybe a couple days ago. And
an hour ago.
No, it's a couple days ago. And I just picked 5 different states and some crazy ass laws that these states have. Of course, Missouri is on here because we live here. There is a law in Connecticut that says pickles must bounce. I don't know why. I don't know why people care. But why do you care if the pickle bounces or not?
Because that indicates the actual taste. That's just like a watermelon.
But it bothered somebody so much that made it a law?
Yep. Those pickles gotta bounce. I'm definitely down for that.
Okay, a Florida law, because they needed somebody to say this. Do not sell children.
I don't know about that one now.
Like, why we need to say it? It's kind of,
But who go around selling motherfucking kids?
You'd be surprised.
First of all, who want to buy somebody else's kids?
That's where I was getting ready to get at. You know how hard it is to feed me? You think I want to feed another crying motherfucker who crying about wanting to go home every 5 minutes? Take this little nigga with you. Take the motherfuckers, because they always hungry. And they're going to be crying about, I want my mama. Okay, I want your mama too. Motherfucker. Shit. I'm sorry, ma'am. I fucked up. You can come get this raggedy motherfucker. Yeah. So if you live in Florida, don't sell your children.
Remind you guys that she has a kid. What's she saying that?
I'm saying, I just,
You can't call nobody else's kid raggedy.
Why the fuck not?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
When my kid was younger, like my kid's older now, so me and her get along a lot more than when we did when she was 3.
First of all, y'all had to get along.
Yeah, kids get on my motherfucking nerves. I ain't gonna even lie, especially when they be little. They be cute and shit, but it's like I hate when kids randomly say shit like "you eating something." They be like, "I like that." Motherfucker, I do too. That's why the fuck I'm eating it.
I hate that too though. That's why anytime I go over somebody's house who has a kid that's little, I always make sure I got them something so you can get the fuck out of my face with my stuff.
I ain't gotta give you shit. You should tell your raggedy ass, broke ass mama to get your ass something. I ain't gotta give you none of my shit.
Well, I'm doing common courtesy by bringing what I know I know what they probably don't even like, but probably gonna eat anyway. Damn, I got frogs out this world. But
if it comes down to that, I eat my shit in the car before I knock on the door. I'm not sharing my shit. Not sharing.
What's one snack you? Hold on. What's one snack? What's one snack you wouldn't share?
My strawberry shortcakes.
Okay. What I wouldn't share is anything gummy.
Oh, like gummy bears and sour
fruit snacks. Yeah. Fruit snacks.
Yeah. No. I can see you not sharing that. That seems like that's your thing.
It is my thing. I don't care how big the bag is, and I don't care how small the bag is. If they cold, they get trash.
Oh, they good when they cold. I like it when I have them at your house and you be putting them in drinks and shit. Yeah, that be the shit.
I miss the
So,
summertime.
you missed the summertime? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sharing my strawberry shortcakes. That's why I buy 2 boxes of the motherfuckers when I go to the store.
I haven't had Davy's cake in Hellas.
You missing out. I can take you that.
I'm pretty good. I've been doing squats lately.
Okay.
Trying to get, my lady figure-ish back.
I need to get motivated, but this quarantine got me lazy.
No, it's
All
quarantine got
right,
me.
so
No, sorry.
next state law, in Georgia, there is a law that says you cannot eat fried chicken with a utensil.
That's great. I vote for that one too.
Who so look, in the fuck?
Give me pickles that bounce, and give me some fried chicken. First of all, I don't need no fork any fucking way.
But if you eating fried chicken and you want to be at a restaurant and you don't want to get your fingers messy, you gonna eat it with a fork and a knife.
I never ate chicken with a fork and a knife. Not like no chicken with no bones in it.
Yeah, like so when I read that law, the first thing I thought of was like I'm going to Popeyes and I'm cutting chicken.
That's what I'm thinking. But are they saying like boneless chicken?
They never said. I never read it. I never read the whole thing. I just read like the craziest laws, and I was like, "How the fuck you gonna tell me that I gotta use my fingers to eat my chicken?" Like that's wild.
And you sound upset just about reading it.
I was like, "What the fuck? How the fuck y'all gonna tell me?" And so the police gonna walk up to me and be like, "Ma'am, you're under arrest."
Oh no, that's just like when Mama was at Captain D's and they said no sharing.
Yes. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. Me and my mama went to Captain D's years ago. This was like I didn't even have a kid. I don't even remember when the fuck this was. But it was way before I had my kid. And we went to Captain D's in the city. And so it was on a Sunday when we went, and she ordered the food and we decided to sit down and eat. And I just so happened to look over and they had signs and it said no sharing on Sundays. Now, mind you, she ordered me something and her something. I was praying that I was like, I wish she wouldn't have ordered me shit just so I could sit there and eat off her motherfucking plate and see what these niggas got to say. How you gonna tip? So my mama like got mad, like, if I paid for my food, how the fuck you gonna tell me I can't feed, you know what I'm saying, my grandkids if my grandkids was here, or I can't feed my daughter if she ain't got no money? She was really pissed and she was getting ready to go say something to like management. I'm like, Mama, but we both got food, so why do it even matter? We both got our plates. It don't even matter. So yeah, that's crazy. And for any store that got stupid ass signs like that, kill y'all motherfucking self. That was ridiculous.
That's crazy. Mother like daughter would be mad over simple things.
That's dumb. I can't share. Sharing is caring, I thought.
I don't know sharing or caring, so I don't never share.
That's a damn shame.
But not knowing
it. I'm sorry. Let's go to the next law. This one was funny to me. In Illinois, I had to get it. Illinois, there are surrounding state. No fancy bike riding. So don't do none of them bike tricks.
No, Papa Willies.
Probably not. Don't be doing weird shit with your legs.
That's a standard law.
No fancy bike riding?
Yeah, no fancy bike riding. Just ride the damn bike. You don't need to do all that. Because look, you do all that. You riding your bike. You doing all that. And you riding in the street. You're causing distraction. You may even cause an accident.
Why the motherfuckers looking at me? You supposed to be looking at the road.
Why you doing fancy tricks?
Because I like it. I like it.
You should do your
fancy tricks. If I'm not
tricks?
In the street, what if I'm at the park doing fancy tricks and motherfuckers on the street looking at me?
You riding it in the park. That ain't riding it on the street. You can do fancy.
But you can't. They never said where you could do fancy bike tricks. They said you can't do none. No fancy bike tricks.
But where? Where can I not do it at?
Anywhere is what I'm gathering. You can't do
Mm,
this shit nowhere in Illinois. No fancy bike riding.
mm.
I'm gonna have
I
to
don't
look
stay
more
on.
off into that.
I don't stay on that side. I stay on this side.
Okay. Last but not least, the state of Missouri,
Here we go.
specifically in University City.
Oh
You know
Lord.
who lives in, well, who's from University City, guys? King motherfucking Zulu. So this is definitely one that he should touch base with and get off more into. In University City, Missouri, it is illegal to swing upon another person's motor vehicle and honk their horn for them.
What you mean?
It's
Like
called Tarzaning.
what you mean? Like somebody got their window down and I'm like walking past and I stick
You
my
ain't
hand in
walking.
that.
You ain't walking. You swing upon their motor vehicle, like you may slide across the hood. And I was like, who can, how many
Hold
people
on, hold
were
on, hold
doing
on.
this?
Hold on. Can you explain that law back to me again, ma'am?
It is illegal to swing upon another person's motor vehicle and honk their horn for them. Thank you.
I'm
University
done.
City, I don't know where the fuck this came from. It may be something that you guys have overturned, but the
Maybe they
fact that
had.
at this one point in time was a law says a lot about the city.
It probably wasn't in high school or some kids.
I mean, but how often was this shit happening where you needed to make it a law?
Often enough to where they created a law.
This shit is crazy. So those are the top 5 weirdest laws. Like I said, I just picked 5 states, and of course, Illinois and Missouri was going to be 2 of the 5. Um, Let me know what y'all think about that. If y'all have seen any crazy laws from the state that you guys are in, or any other surrounding states that you want to share with us, let us know. Hit us up on Twitter at Touche Podcast, or on Instagram by the same name. Next, we are going to get into a little, coronavirus news, of course, because that's what's popping nowadays. I mean, you can't get past it. It's the reason why we're in 2 separate places. So I specifically wanted to talk about telemedicine. And telemedicine is when you see your provider, i.e., doctor, nurse practitioner, any health person that you see that manages any conditions that you have or whatever, via the internet versus actually going into the office, the doctor's office. So recently, I know a lot of insurance companies have been waiving like copays, especially if your copay is due to anything related to the coronavirus. There's been a influx in hospital visits and ER visits. So a lot of hospitals, especially in St. Louis, are letting patients know, before you come to us, here's a little check off list of things that you should check before you physically come to the emergency room. Or if you feel like you need to talk to somebody, please talk to your primary care physician via telehealth or via telemedicine. I encourage that. You save yourself time, money, and you also save yourself from being exposed or anything having to deal with the coronavirus, especially if you have been tested and you are found to be negative. So before y'all go out there thinking that, oh my God, I don't feel good, my back hurt, I really had a bad headache. Before you do that, let's try to log on to the website and try to have a one-on-one visit with your doctor, while you're in the comfort of your own home. And at that point in time, your doctor will say, okay, your condition is urgent enough for you to go to the hospital. Don't just take it upon yourself. Now, if you bleeding or some shit, or you didn't fucking passed out or hit your head on something, then okay, you probably need to go call the ambulance or whatever. But something as minor as a migraine, which I'm probably not going to call a migraine minor, but that is something that you can probably take care of at home versus going to the ER. Kind of, I don't really want to say this, but I'm gonna say it, wasting their time when they have higher level cases that they probably need to manage. So have you ever done telemed, DJ?
My job offered it, and then I had a coworker said that he had did it, and it was pretty smooth.
Yeah, but you've personally never done it.
I never done it. I set it up, but I never did it.
So I've done it before. I'm trying to think, was it for me or Ladybug? I think it was for me. I thought I had pink eye a few years ago. I've had it as a kid, but I thought I had it again. And I didn't want to go to the doctor's office because, of course, I didn't want to pay that fucking copay. Because at the time, whatever insurance I had, the copay was like $50 to go see your primary care. And
All
I
you
was
gotta do
like,
is get some eye drops.
but I didn't know if it was pink eye, I needed the pink eye medication. Like the certain eye drops you got to put in your eye when you have pink eye. So
Speaking of, I need to put some eye drops in my eyes.
Yeah, you probably do. So I had got with my insurance, they gave us like a freebie one-time telehealth visit. So I did that. And it was really quick. The whole visit probably lasted maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, it does take that long.
It was with a nurse practitioner. And, she asked me about my history. Had I ever had pink eye before? Actually, matter of fact, I did it off my phone, and she was like, open your eye, and I opened my eye, and she was like looking and asking me about my signs and symptoms and all this stuff. So at the end of the day, she just told me to go get like some eye drops from Walgreens, and if that didn't fix the condition, then I probably need to go into the office and be tested for conjunctivitis.
I hate that.
AKA pink eye. So I hate pink eye too, because when you really have it, your fucking eye be crusty as hell, and the crust kind of seal your eye closed. I
know.
Oh my God, I hate that shit. Then you gotta pry it open. Yeah.
How does that happen though?
It's it's some sort of inflammation, bacteria in your eye. I don't know where it came from or where it comes from, but I've only had true pink eye one time in my life, and I was in 4th grade. And I was out of school for 2 weeks.
For that?
Fuck yeah, because the school didn't want you bringing that shit. No,
but you only what you call it for 24 hours.
But my eye was still red for a long time. Like my eye, and then here's the thing: ever since that happened when I was a kid, my eye, like the white parts of my eye, are naturally like irritating look. So like if people see me, and my mom asks me all the time, is there something, am I sick because my eyes red? My eyes are just naturally red. I mean, I don't know why, like my blood vessels in my eyes are just like, you can really see how red they are. Like even when I go to the doctors, they make sure they like thoroughly check my eyes to make sure that nothing's going on. And I'm like, my eyes have always been red like that. So I don't know, WTF,
Gotcha.
Got it. So with that, I'm going to also say while you guys are at home, some of you guys are complaining about having to sit in the house. This is the perfect time for you to learn something new, spend some quality time with your children, your significant other. Right about now, I have picked up a book. This is what I'm reading.
You gotta do it like book. This.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see it. So this was a recommendation from my daughter's skating coach, and it's kind of wild. I'm like 12 chapters in, so it's like 34 chapters in the book. I still got a little ways, but I just want to encourage you to don't just sit around the house complaining, watching TV. There's something in your house that could be worked on. There's somebody that need help with something. Use your time, very useful. Learn a new trade. Start a business. Exercise. I mean, there's so much shit you could do around your house. Because this is time. This makes me think about all the people who be like, "Oh, I gotta do this, but I ain't got enough time." Well, right now you ain't got nothing but motherfucking time. So what's the goddamn excuse now? Don't just sit around wasting this quarantine,
The
chilling
crazy thing,
and
the crazy thing is that with me is that I'm still busy and I'm in the house.
what you
Like
doing?
I still don't have a fucking enough time.
Well, you got school and shit, so
See,
yeah, your
I keep
school that's different. If you go
I
to
keep
school from
myself
home, then you
busy.
probably don't have enough time because especially if you working from home and going to school from home, you probably don't have a lot of time if you got a lot of schoolwork. But for a lot of other people, that's not their case. They just work. So now that you either have A, lost your job, or B, you're working from home, you still got more stuff. I mean, we on a stay at home quarantine. We can't go nowhere unless we're going to go get the essential items. So stay your motherfucking ass in the house and love on your kids and teach them motherfuckers something new. So you ain't got to always be on social media. Social media will be there. As a matter of fact, I kind of felt like shit, certain times during the day, they probably need to shut social media down just for a few hours. Just so people can get to know. Because before social media was here, what was we doing?
MySpace.
Yeah, but we wouldn't own it like that. Well, I know I wasn't.
The
I only got
people,
on
the
MySpace at
I'm about to
school.
say the people that had stuff to promote and stuff, they was on there like that. You had
Like rappers,
MySpace, then you had
Black Planet.
Bebo and Black Planet.
I
Planet.
never got on Bebo. Yeah.
I saw a Bebo page, but it was too colorful for me, and I couldn't figure it out.
Is Bebo still around?
Great question for the people that use it. I don't think so. Not sure.
I just feel like Tom Tom would have bought all this shit out just so everybody
Probably.
could come on MySpace. But
You
then
know,
he got bought out by Facebook.
you know, his name was Tom, wasn't it?
He was your first friend.
He was my first friend. I wonder how Tom doing.
Tom should be fucking rich. He sold MySpace to Facebook. Have y'all logged on
Did he?
MySpace lately? That was the rumor.
I have.
Yeah,
I
you logged
have.
on it lately,
Not how
like
recent
within the
is your
past
lately?
year.
Last year I did, I think. Yeah.
What did you still remember your page and shit?
It was
Like,
you know the name, right? You
no, I mean
know
like your
the name.
password, like your
I
page's
reset I
password.
reset my password.
Oh, because I don't remember none of my shit. I just remember my old MySpace name was Miss Talent PM.
Mine was Miss Slimbo.
Your ass was Miss Slimbone for every fucking thing.
You know it.
So that's a good question. Y'all let us know if you guys have ever had a MySpace or a Black Planet page. What the fuck was y'all names? I'd be
Yeah,
interested in looking some of
yeah.
y'all up, or to, even if the website is still around. I'm sure they're still around, but they may be owned by a different person, or they may be just because Instagram and Facebook is popping more, then don't nobody go over there. But yeah, drop y'all names off. I'm curious to hear what the fuck that be like.
Yeah, my name that name was everywhere when for me.
Miss
Cause
Limbo.
like why would I create a different name?
I don't know, but I think my name on Black Planet and MySpace were the same. And I think they both were no. My name on Black Planet was Blueberry Cherry.
Ooh.
And then my why you say
I don't know.
and then my MySpace was Miss Tylenol PM.
Usually motherfuckers that's named after fruity shit, just the nastiest motherfuckers.
I mean, Cherry was my nickname, and I didn't want to be like the regular Cherry, so I had to spice it up with something different. Have you ever seen a blue cherry?
That's crazy, bro. The fact that you
Mm-hmm.
said have to spice it up proves my
Because
theory
I
is
had to be
correct.
something different. Like there were so many cherries on Black Planet, so you had to like be something different. I didn't want to be 314 Cherry. It probably was a million one of those. So I was Blueberry Cherry.
I was the only slim bone.
Yeah, I bet you were.
You know
So
it.
this was today's episode. Make sure y'all follow us on
Yes.
Twitter and Instagram, YouTube, all by the same name, Touche Podcast. If you want to send listener letters, drink suggestions, you can also send the information to a DM, or you can email us at touchepodcast@gmail.com. As usual, stay safe, stay fucking home because sundress season getting ready to come and y'all bitches know y'all want to be a part of that shit. Niggas want to see the shit.
You gotta see me.
You know what I'm saying?
You
So the
gotta see
quicker
me.
y'all stay home, the quicker we can wear the fucking sundresses, okay? Okay. Bye-bye now.